Grand Rising, Divine Souls. The reason why a lot of people have or has a hard time to believe certain things, that the things that I speak on, the things that I share, the things that I believe in, the things that that I try to explain to people. As an adult, you have to unlearn and you have to relearn the truth. You can't see what I see or know the things that I know is because you have a very, very low frequency. You have to think about this system. It's run by Satan. Okay, Satan and his demons. Okay, and their job, their agenda, their plan is to destroy us. Is to rule the entire earth. So in order to do that, they have to keep y'all in the prison state of mind. Basically feeds y'all whatever benefits them. When we were created, we were not created to be governed under a leader, to follow a leader. God created nature and he created us. So nature provides everything for free. Free land, free water, free light, free food, free everything. That was free once. America is not free anymore. The way they work is, like I said, they have you believe that you're just human. You're just human here, live just life, just to be born and obey and die. That's it. And I'm here to tell you that's false. That is not true. That is incorrect. Now the way they keep you believing that you are just human and it is normal, it is not normal, because they poison everything you consume and everything you use. The water that you drink is poison. The products all filled with toxic poison. These powder shakes that people swear by, that was created in a lab, that's poison. All these weight loss powder drinks, all these energy drinks, all this, there's all poison. It's all poison for the body. And the meat, we're not supposed to be eating meat. All that, and then the processed foods that we eat, toxic foods that we eat, that they lie to you and say, oh, this has proteins or this has vitamins and minerals. That is a lie. You're not seeing what I'm seeing because your eyes are not ready for that yet. Your frequency is very, very low to see and comprehend what I could see and what I know and what I feel. Let me paint you this picture. You live in this world where you're walking, going about your day, you're just, or you're driving, whatever it is, and then all of a sudden you reach a dead end where you reach it's like a whole wall that you don't see the ending of the wall, and then you think automatically, oh, this is a dead end, so let me just turn back around and go. When you turn around to go back to the way that you came, you're going back, you're recycling, you're going back to the same cycle. You're doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. And then you're passing down to your children and your grandchildren that same cycle. And then your kids pass it down to their kids. You understand what I'm saying so far? So turning around, making a U-turn, turning around, you're just stuck. You're stuck in that 3D dimension. You're not expanding your mind, so you can't see what's on the other side of the wall. Because you're programmed to believe this is a dead end. There's nothing on the other side. This is just a dead end. This is where the road ends. Until one person, such as myself, was standing in front of the wall, feeling the vibration of the other side, touching that wall, and knowing automatically and just feeling the energy like there's more over the other side of the wall. So it all takes one person to either climb that wall and go look on the other side or break that wall down to see if there is something else on the other side. You with me so far? Because in the other side of that wall that you thought was a dead end, there's infinite power. There's infinite soul. There's wisdom. There's knowledge. The truth. And it all lies on the other side of the wall. But what happened? What is going on? These presidents that y'all so rely on, believe on, these celebrities that y'all so worship and y'all swear they're humans, it's making sure you do not find out who you really are. Their job is to make sure that you do not discover the truth. So while their job is doing that, they're also poisoning every single thing that we, again, consume and use. And if nature didn't make it, you should not consume it and you should not use it. People are so focused on the external instead of being focused on the eternal of the body. Focusing on the internal of the body is very, very highly and crucial. Don't worry, don't focus on the outside. Focus on the inside and the things that you're putting in your body. And I said this before, if a product has more than 5 ingredients, it's toxic. Believe me, it's toxic. This is the thing with people. They want to be spoon-fed. You share something, some wisdom, and they automatically want to question it. They automatically want to bash it. They automatically want to say, no, you're lying. Who the hell does human think? No, not every human are the same. We're not on the same level. A lot of humans live on very low vibration, very low frequency. I am on a high frequency. Well, on my way on a higher frequency. We're not the same. I don't move the same as everyone else. So you will never understand or see what I see just because of that. Because you're still a slave and a prisoner to this system of things that's run by Satan and his demons. That's why y'all, the low frequency ones, they are too lazy to actually break down that wall or climb that wall. Y'all give them power. They feed off of sadness. They feed off of fear, especially. They feed off of hate, bitterness, misery, gossip, drama. Depression. They feed off of that. That's their energy they feed off. That's why they continue to move forward with their plan, because you guys are feeding them. That's why they get away with what they're doing to the human nation, because you are at fault for not climbing over that wall and actually seeing and finding out who you truly are and accepting the truth. The truth is not pretty. The truth is very disturbing, but it's a beautiful thing, and you will not see the world the same once you accept it and you keep seeking it and you keep going further and further, furthermore, and then you walking in your true self. The world is not the same to you. Low frequency people see this pretty sign, this pretty store, this pretty thing, this pretty that. I see obeying. I see poison. I see toxic. I see demons. I see corruption. I see violence. I see the truth. I had to learn in this journey to approach people according to their knowledge. Again, because not everybody is in the same frequency as I am. But again, if you never, ever took it upon yourself to climb that wall, you have no right, and you shouldn't label anyone who's sharing some wisdom and knowledge. Because if somebody shares wisdom and knowledge, it will make sense. I could show you the proof that I have, but you're still going to be like, nah, that's a lie, because they probably lied. Why? Because you still have that mentality. That mentality that they program you to believe and think and see how they want you and what they want you to think, see, and believe. So you can't go beyond that because you have not climbed that wall to the other side. Because once you reached that wall, you thought it was a dead end and you went right back around to do the same toxic things again. Because whatever you put in your scalp that's toxic, whatever you put in your skin that's toxic, your blood absorbs it. You might not feel it at the moment, but I guarantee you, and 100% sure, in fact, that your temple is slowly deteriorating. You're destroying your temple slowly but surely. It could take 5 years, 10 years, but eventually you'll develop a disease or illness, like they like to call it, and then you wouldn't wonder how, when I did this and I did that, but you never question the products that you've been using or the food that you've been using. Why? Because you settled and you relied on the same system that's here to destroy you, that's here to kill you, and you believed what they was telling you and what they were showing you. So if the news or the doctors tell you, oh, red meat has so much proteins, blah, 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 it will strengthen your bone, blah, 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 you'll quickly consume a lot of red meat because you're programmed to believe what they're telling you. And I'm here to tell you, red meat destroys your immune system. It does not contain proteins. Again, our body are electrical, alkaline, or light source. Feed it electrical, things that are alive, nature. And watch the difference. When we stand together, we take their powers away. Let me tell you something. Climb that wall. And if you're not going to climb that wall, sit quiet. Just sit quiet and obey your demonic leaders. Sit quiet. Don't get mad. Don't start labeling people that's sharing wisdom and knowledge. Just sit quiet in your toxic life. Just be quiet. That's it. You have no room to talk if you never experience both sides. And by both sides, like I said before, I mean the toxic life and the spiritual life. Your body does not create none of that stuff. I am telling you because I am living it. I'm living it. I became my own healer. I don't go to the doctors. I don't go to the hospitals. You're living in the flesh. You have to get out of the flesh and live in your soul, in your spirit. You will not see what I see. And you will never understand or comprehend the things that I know. You'll become irritated, annoyed, and mad every time I share some wisdom and knowledge. So this is one of the messages. And this is something very beautiful that I hope when you listen to this, it opens up your heart a little bit and your mind and actually pushes you to want to climb that wall, to want to see what I see and know the things that I know, plus more, beyond more. Sweetie, jump in the rabbit hole. The rabbit hole is deep, but it's worth it. I'm telling you, it's worth it. The way you move, the way you talk, the way you see life is so beautiful. Beautiful, but I'm telling you, again, the truth is very ugly and it's very disturbing. The higher powers and my spirit guidance shows me, tells me, and takes me to scriptures or places or person that I need to receive a firm answer to what I was thinking or what I just finished asking. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful how the universe moves when you are aligned, connected with your true self, and you're connected with the spiritual realm. It's very, very beautiful. Again, when you want better, you do better. Ignorance is a choice. Remember that. Climb that wall and never look back. Unlearn to relearn. And you learn every single day. This world doesn't make any sense. Believing that you need a leader to rule over you doesn't make any sense. Believing that your body creates diseases doesn't make any sense. Believing these products that are full of freaking toxic doesn't make any sense. There's a reason why they're doing this to us. And they fear the day you discover your own powers. So I'm going to leave you with this. Climb that wall. And always remember, knowledge brings wisdom, and wisdom is power.